Yes, people, then welcome back to the channel. It is Arsenal 1, Brentford 1, and that is one of the most tough watch-alongs I've been on in my early AFTV career. I'm blessed and thankful to be in the AFTV studio in their offices, and I was absolutely grateful to be on their watch-along today. But it was a tough watch-along. It was a tough watch for the game because, I mean, look, there was a lot of changes. We know the focus is Real Madrid. At the end of the day, we know the focus is Wednesday. We know was given a lot of rest to key players like Saka, Odegaard, Rice played a lot of the game today. But there was a lot of changes today. So where we're going to get a swashbuckling performance or even something, not necessarily, but when you have the opportunity to maybe strike a claim, because I do believe that we will get through. It's going to be a tough game on Wednesday, but I do think we'll get through to a semi-final in the Champions League. But when you have the opportunity to potentially stake a claim and you don't even do that in the game, I mean, if it was go through the team today, Raya cleaned up, he'll start on Wednesday, so it's not a problem at all. He commanded his box very well. Could he have stayed on his line for the goal? Maybe so, but he didn't do too badly in the game. There was Saliba, nice balls, clean up again today. Kivior, they kept that partnership going, and they're going to need to keep that going for the rest of the season, because if we do get to the semi-final, which I believe we will, that's going to be the centre-back partnership that's going to be starting against whoever it is. Aston Villa is looking like PSG, but it's probably going to start again against PSG in that semi-final, unless we see Calafiori come back and do something. Midfield, Zinchenko didn't really do much. And one thing I was actually asking for in the game was for some of these players to try and knock on the door for maybe even to start on Wednesday, but there was nothing there. Honestly, I'm really trying to think of positives from that game. There was no injuries. Jorginho might have been injured. He was neat and tidy in the game, but he fell from an awkward fall. I think it was for a push from Mbeumo. So there was nothing really there at the end of the day, and that I think he'll be fine, but he's not going to start in Madrid. He probably won't even play any minutes anyway in Madrid as well. So no real major injuries to talk about. Saka had an actually open goal. Couldn't really sort out his feet. Could he have got a shot off? Potentially. Absolutely could have got a shot off. But there was nothing really going in that game, because our goal comes from the Brentford corner, and then we break and Raya throws it to Rice, and it's a nice control by Rice to actually take it in his stride and keep it going. And you know what, to be fair to him as well, what I will say is decision making was great. He could have played the ball early to Partey, then Partey's actually got a stride and run faster. No, took his time, he bided this time. I think it was Martinelli on the Trossard on the left hand side as well, and it was actually a nice decent finish from Partey as well, so I will say that. But then even from the goal, it was just, who scored it? Was it Wissa? Ball in from Lewis Potter, I believe. And Wissa controls it and he sends the ball over Ray. And that's about it, really. It was a nice ball in from Saliba to Martinelli as well. But who is it? Damsgaard gets a block in as well. People, it's all about Madrid at the end of the day. Yeah, it's absolutely all about Madrid. Same 11 will probably start again in Madrid. And it's about getting the job done. It's about getting a job done, and it's absolutely going to be a different game in Madrid. And that's all we have to focus on, because the league season has just faltered off. And it's been absolutely disappointing, to say the least, that the league season has faltered off the way it has done. And now all the focus is in Madrid. And if we can get somewhere, get past Madrid, get to a semi-final, because the players will raise the levels for it. That is it now. I feel like the players know that the league is gone. Arteta knows that the league is on. That's why we have these changes and this, that, and the other, because it's done now. He's given up. He's given up because the full focus is the Champions League. And even the players that are coming in to get these minutes in the Premier League, they're not even stepping up anyway. So, yeah, full focus on the Champions League. Will we do it? I gave my prediction in my fan can on AFTV, and I said 2-1. I'm going to stick with 2-1. But we've got to negotiate that first half. We have to negotiate that first half. And when I was in the box park on a watch along on Wednesday, towards the end of the first half, when the first half ended, I was like, you know what? 0-0. George Graham settings. Keep it locked off. No chances of this and that. We were still in the game. That's what I want to be, in the game. So if we can get to half time, 3-0 on aggregate, and Real Madrid still have to open up and come out, I think we'll get some chances as well. And I think they will score, but I feel because they need to open up, I feel like we'll catch them on the break. And I feel like we'll just be much more clinical with our chances. So it's on to Madrid. Arsenal won. Brentford won. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe as well. And also, on another side note, aside from the game, there is a link in my description. If you saw my last fan cam on AFTV, one of my friends did pass away recently from cancer and was trying to raise some money for his family. So if anyone can donate, is trying to make this a surprise for them, but if anyone can donate, that would be very, very grateful. The family would appreciate that when I do present this money to them. So the link is in my description for that. Big up to you, Zaire, and big up to every single Arsenal fan that watched this. It's on to Madrid. Come on. Let's make it to a Champions League semi-final. Love and guidance, people. Peace.